If I could just get stronger, then even Tifa would have to notice me. So that was it? So that was it? Sorry, Cloud. If I had only remembered more clearly what happened, I could have done something sooner. It's not your fault, Tifa. But I remember back when we were 8. That's it. Now I know. You weren't created 5 years ago. My childhood memories weren't all made up. Hang in there, Cloud. Just a little longer. You've almost found the real you. Let's go back to Nibelheim again. Well, thank God for that, man. Bloody hell. Because the way it had shaped up so far, it was like Cloud was someone that was completely created in the lab. And that was going to be kind of depressing, but it looks like he definitely was real. But now we're going to find out what exactly happened in Nibelheim 5 years ago. Because it's just not adding up, this whole soldier business and Nibelheim and him supposedly coming there with Sephiroth and it not being him, blah blah blah. So we're going to get to the crux of this Cloud story very soon. The truth is right here. We almost have the answer right in the palm of our hands. Okay, here we go again. What is the truth? Cloud, wait. Where are you going? The reactor? To the reactor! The Mako reactor of 5 years ago. Hey, it's Cloud! Zack? You remembered! That's right! It was Zack who came to Nibelheim with Sephiroth. Then, where were you, Cloud? Cloud, did you see it all? I saw everything. So this scene was still the truth. Oh, fuck, he was one of these guys. Oh, who are you? Mum, Tifa, my town, give it back. I had so much respect for you. I admired you. Cloud? So he was one of those guys. That's what happened. Well, I'll be damned. You were there. You were watching me. Yeah, I remember. So it was you. Hey Cloud, if you're feeling sick, why don't you take the mask off? Yeah. Yeah, this is me. I never made it as a member of Soldier. I even left my hometown telling everyone I was going to join, but I was so embarrassed, I didn't want to see anybody. So Zack was a legit soldier. Haha. Oh damn. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So we're speaking to Cloud at the time. So I was going to say, where was he during this whole thing? You came. You kept your promise. So you really did come when I was in trouble. Sorry, I didn't get there sooner. It's alright, Cloud. Just like you. I think that's Genova's head that he's taken. Cloud! Kill Sephiroth! Where's your sword, man? Sephiroth! You don't push it. It can't be! Wow. So Cloud killed Sephiroth 5 years ago. That's legit. Dropped his ass into the live stream. Cloud. Then, this is goodbye, Tifa. Until we meet again. Hmm? So the pieces have quite literally been put back together. Cloud! He's back! Tifa. Oh, Cloud! It's really you, isn't it? Yeah, Tifa. We finally meet again. You stupid jerk! You had us all worried sick. Ugh! Cloud, are you alright? Voice. There. I see. We're in the live stream, aren't we? Everyone's waiting. Let's go back, Cloud. Back to everyone. Yeah, I guess so. Come on, Tifa. Let's go home. So I'm not quite sure how metaphorical this live stream is. Like, can you float back out of it at your own will? I'm not sure. Yo! You alright? Tifa! Barrett, you came back. Cloud, where is he? Don't worry about him. He's a tough one. Barrett, when I was in the live stream, I saw the real Cloud. I mean, I didn't really find him. Cloud, he found himself. Alright, I know. I shouldn't have doubted. But I can't win against you. You're some kind of lady. People have so many things pent up inside of themselves. So many things they could never forget. Strange, isn't it? Yo, Tifa, snap out of it. Tifa! Everyone, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything, Cloud. All you've been doing is apologizing. I never was in Soldier. I made up the story about what happened 5 years ago and my being in Soldier. I left my village looking for glory, but never made it into Soldier. I was so ashamed of being weak. Then I heard this story from my friend Zack, and I created an illusion of myself, made up of what I had seen in my life, and I continued to play the charade as if it were true. Illusion, huh? Pretty damn strong for an illusion. Physically, I'm built like someone in Soldier. Hojo's plan to clone Sephiroth wasn't that difficult. It was just the same procedure they use when creating members of Soldier. You see, someone in Soldier isn't simply exposed to Mako energy. Their bodies are actually injected with Jenova's cells. For better or worse, only the strong can enter Soldier. It has nothing to do with the Jenova reunion. But weak people, like me, get lost in the whole thing. The combination of Jenova's cells, Sephiroth's strong will, and my own weakness are what created me. Everyone knew that. I'm Cloud. The master of my own illusionary world. But I can't remain trapped in an illusion anymore. I'm going to live my life without pretending. You're sure messed up, Cloud. That means he ain't no different from before. By the way, Cloud, what are you going to do now? Don't tell me you're going to leave the ship. I'm the reason why Meteor is falling towards us. That's why I have to do everything in my power to fight this thing. Good. Then you're going to keep fighting to save the planet? It's like you always told me, Barrett. Oh, you mean that? What? I don't understand. There ain't no getting off of this train. Oh yeah. Cloud is back. And he is now the master of his own reality. Well, I guess technically he was the master of his own reality because he thought that was real. But you get what I'm saying. He doesn't live in an illusion anymore. The only thing that I'm still curious about with this whole thing is they made it sound like it was the power of Jenova that made him like have these false memories and stuff about like being Zack and whatever. But I guess it's a mixture of the two. It's him like wanting to have lived Zack's life plus the power of Junova's cells inside him just really amplifying that and making him believe that that was real. I think it's something like that. So that's a hell of a story, man. It's kind of crazy that the protagonist, who is billed to be this really powerful like soldier, he's a, you know, first class, whatever, turns out he was never even good enough to get into soldier in the first place. But I guess given his skills like later on, he kind of willed himself to be that guy and be in that position later on, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, even though he lived a lie for most of his life, he is now back to who he really is. Now, I guess one of the missing pieces here is the whole, like, you know, Zack and Cloud. Zack, I think, looks like he gets killed by Sephiroth. We never actually see him die in that flashback. And the same goes for Cloud. So how does Hojo get hold of Cloud and try to turn him into the Sephiroth clone? I'm not sure at what stage that happens, if that makes any sense. So I don't know if Cloud is captured by Hojo, like when he tries to get into Shinra, when he first leaves town. Is that when he's like, you know, he gets the Mako infusion and the Junova cells and all that kind of stuff? Or does this experiment happen later on? I think it's the former, but that whole part of the story is still a little bit hazy to me. But I think we need a little bit more about how Hojo created Cloud. Cloud, I was deeply moved by your story. I'm really a weak person, and so I could really understand how you feel, Cloud. No one knows when fighting will begin, but let's get ready. So yeah, Hojo, I think, is probably one of the missing, like the final missing piece of the puzzle, like how he, you know, got Cloud and Zack, I guess, and like their whole relationship, and how he infused Cloud's cells, how he infused Junova's cells into his body, when did that happen, all that kind of shiz. But okay, so the other guys closed the gap a little bit. We can get Tifa back in now. And let's have Yuffie for a bit. She's the only other level 42. I'm continuing to ignore Kate Sith for now until I find out who they are. But then again, I think I have to unequip. I have to unequip some stuff. So let me do this for now. Listen, Cloud. We're right in the middle of the mission for the huge materia, right? I know this is kinda out of the blue, but Junon has an underwater reactor. As far as I can see, that's the only one left. That's that. Let's go! Okay. So yeah, I think I'll set my party up here first. Oh, Imperial Guard. This is pretty strong, man. Wow. Pretty good. So yeah, I'll swap in Yuffie for a little while, and then I'll probably get Barret and Nanaki back at some point. For me, it's still like Cloud, Tifa, and Barret. Like, that's my main trio. That's what I like best. PHS. Okay, so he can have an Imperial Guard now. That's pretty beastly. You can has a ribbon. The Warrior Bangles have some crazy defense. Okay, so it took me a little while, but I have this team set up and ready for the next session, so I will join you guys then. We have Cloud back in the party. Previous session was the big story one, where we got to go inside Cloud's subconscious and try to see if we could find his true identity in there and his true memories and all that kind of stuff. And we succeeded. Cloud is back. He is no longer living the illusion that he once lived, and he is ready to go and kick some ass and fix the problems that he has caused, because whether it was deliberate or not, you know, at the end of the day, he was under Sephiroth's control and that kind of business, but it is kind of his fault in some way that Meteor is going to crash down and kill everybody. So we need to go and fix that. I think I set everything up in the last session already, So we've got Cloud, Tifa, and Yuffie for now. And we were heading to the underwater reactor in Junon to see what we can do. So we're really starting to head towards the business end of the game now. This is probably like mid to the later stages of Disc 2 now, I would say. I didn't chat to everybody last time. I just had like one conversation then left. Escape from a world of illusions. I wonder which is better. He's very dark, this guy. I like that about him. He's a nice contrast to everybody else in that sense. I'm glad you're back with us. Nanaki's definitely become a lot more cheery since the start of the game. He was much more like laid back. He seemed much more mature's not really the right word here, but like more kind of introspective and philosophical and, you know, thinking about things and all that stuff. But now he's much more, he seems to talk and react more based on emotion than just like thinking about everything. So it's been kind of cool to see that from him. This is kind of sudden, but shouldn't we get to Junon? We should. Come on, Cloud, don't fuck around. We're going to Junon. Okay. Alright, man. Let's do our best, Cloud. I know it's tough being a leader, because I've been one. I always forget who has what material. It's a good point, man. Okay, let's not mess around and head to Junon and get to this underwater reactor. He's a level 8 though, the pilot. Okay, been a while since I've been to Junon. Is it the one on this side or is it the other side? I always forget. Yes, this one. We had a big old cannon. It's kind of nice to have Cloud back again, man. Okay. I don't know if they've got different lines. It's worth trying. They say Shinra's gathering huge materia from around the world and bringing it to Junon. Bringing it to Junon must mean they want to use their airplanes. I've noticed there's been a lot of Shinra ships recently. I think they're going to the Junon underwater reactor. Isn't Shinra trying to transport the reactor's huge materia? Thank you, old lady. Let's get some rest, no time to rest. I'm gonna head straight back out, okay? I'm assuming Priscilla's still here. We haven't seen her since the start of the game when we saved her. Let me see if I can find her. I think she's there. Who are you? Her feet have grown even more. Cloud! Stupid jerk! Look how much you made me worry. Were you at the live stream? Yeah, that's right. You've got to be more careful, because you're going to marry me one day. That's cute. Okay, I was not expecting that. I don't think there's anything in here for me to take. But it's good to see Priscilla's doing well at least. That sense of impending doom. I don't think I need to go into places like this, to be honest. Now, to get to the underwater reactor, this bit is the water, but I'm not sure if this is where I need to go. I doubt I can get into the Shinra building, so I'm not sure. But it doesn't seem like it's this bit either. I think there was a bit that I couldn't enter before in the Shinra building, maybe it's that, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get in at this stage. Do we all have uniforms again? Once Meteor hits, not just the fish, but the whole ocean will be destroyed. That's true. Meteor impacts are fucking crazy, man. I read about them once on, like, Wikipedia. I remember years ago, seeing the Shinra build a long pipe underwater. The underwater reactor is connected to Junon by a pipe. You should be able to get to the reactor through it. See, I remember going on Wikipedia and, like, looking at, like asteroid collisions on Earth and like how much damage different asteroid sizes can do and stuff. It was pretty insane. Like something quite small coming in from space, like small relative to the size of the Earth, can do ridiculous amounts of damage. If you want to get on the elevator, oh yeah, this is the guy I can pay. It's only 10 gil, I love it. To be honest, we haven't had a lot of random encounters for a while, so our gil is lower than it's been for a long time. I don't think it's a problem, but it's just My guild has been pretty healthy since near the start of the game, to be honest. Okay. Now... I'm not sure I need to save here right now. I'll be okay. In one sense, it's kind of been nice that I've got these powerful materials because I've been able to kind of nerf my characters a little bit without doing it too deliberately. Because I do want to have stuff like contain materia and all that stuff. But here alone, I've already kind of cancelled out my HP plus materia. So my HP is a little bit more in check now than it was. Because, I mean, if I gave him the HP plus 30 and I took these two away and stuff, he's going to be about 4,000. So, it makes a fair bit of difference. The Shinra's collecting huge materia at the underwater Junon reactor. When they're done, they'll bring it to this airport. Get out of here before you get in the way. What? Me? I'm going to be watching from here, so they don't get in their way either. I'm not sure why we're not being booted out, to be honest. So this is where they're bringing it, so I don't think this is the right place. No. I'm not really sure where the entrance to the underwater reactor is, to be honest. Ah, wait, I think it's the bit that was sealed off before, actually. Now that I think about it. There was a bit that was like being worked on or something, and we had those Shinra soldiers that kept attacking us. But this guy doing his exercises. Okay. I may be mistaken, but doesn't it feel like we're missing something? Yes, the giant fucking cannon! It was visible on the world map, was it not? Stretchy man. Come on in. Did this happen last time? I think this is just an item shop or something. Welcome, I just can't believe it. I never thought a monster like weapon really existed. It's a materia shop. Okay. I can give 3 people restore now, which is perhaps useful. Okay. Just in case. You never know what we might come up against. Now. I forget what this bit was. No, this isn't it. I think this was the bar type place. Yeah. Weapon and meteor scared everyone off, but I'm sitting here soused as usual. Okay, I'm going to keep moving. I don't think I need to go into these places. The stuff that I need to get is in the underwater reactor. Yes, okay, this should be the bit. But... Alright, let's see how hard you trained. Attention! Charge! Hey! That's the underwater reactor! Come back! Thank you for that, just in case there was any doubt that that was the underwater reactor. Here we go.